out an arsenal. A dragon scale, a torch, and magic herbs. Use wisdom and cunning to choose thy commands, for the Dragon Lord is a fierce rival. Horrible and treacherous minions all guard the Evil One's island castle. Art thou ready, young one?
Yes, King Lord.
And so begins a new epic, Dragon Warrior.
Nintendo, now you're playing with power.
Before Nintendo came out with Super Metroid, we wanted to make sure it was the most intense Metroid battle ever. So we thought we'd see how Killer here would fare against it. Ready, boy? That's 24 megs worth of weapons, worlds, and weirdos old Killer's up against. Nintendo's biggest game ever. But he's a big boy. He can handle it. Well, let's see how he did. Ship it! Super Metroid, only on the Super NES.
Good morning, Pac-Man. Welcome in. I love that combo, really, the gain in love with the wings. Oh, the colors are just like spot on and sporting those tier 3 emotes. Cheers, brother. Good morning. Hope everything's going well for you. You down at the shipyard, or you enjoying some time away from said shipyard? Today's the day. It's gonna happen today. Man, it was so close. We were so close yesterday. So close. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, and today's gonna be the day that we get it. Had some physical therapy today. Awesome. You use the term had, or the tense, I guess, would be a better term. Had. So I'm assuming that's past tense. So you finished your physical therapy? I'm assuming. Then again, when I assume you have degenerative disc, yeah, that sucks. We're at like cervical, thoracic, lumbar. Hopefully not cervical. Lumbar, yeah. Yeah. Muse used to work for a chiropractor. Learned a lot from going to going to her chiropractor, the one that she worked out. God, that was forever ago. Jeez. Yeah, that's no good. Physical therapy is good, you know. Trying to do as much stretching and stuff like that as you can is always a good idea. In fact, like I was actually having a kind of this conversation. You need some specialized stretches. Yeah, I was kind of having a similar conversation. There was a person that claimed that eating healthy is expensive. Just go to Whole Foods and just look at the prices. It's like, when someone like that shit doesn't necessarily trigger me, but it's like, it's an excuse to be lazy. And that, like, that's about as close as you can get to triggering me without triggering me. It's just something I have a hard time swallowing. What's up, Plunger? How are you doing? Yeah, it's like, you know, somebody says it's expensive to eat healthy, and then they eat 2 to 3 meals a day, and they spend $7 a meal, $7 to $8, maybe even $10 per meal to eat out, whether it's a fucking drive-through or even more so in a restaurant, and they're like, it's expensive to eat healthy. It's like, oh my God, no, it isn't. I eat strict carnivore, like, with no exaggeration, for under $15 a day, and I get total like all the nutrition and calorically that I need. Yeah, it's called it's not even meal, well, it's kind of meal prepping. It's just, I mean, I was raised with bringing my fucking lunch to school and stuff like that, or working in the cafeteria for it. Is it still hot in the UK, Plunger? That sucks, man. Leon the Wave. Hello, mister. Good morning. Only a little bit of coffee. I woke up super early. It took me forever to wake up this morning. I was up at like 4:30 a.m. my time. That's when you know you're starting to get old. 31 Celsius. That's like 88 to like 92, 94 Fahrenheit, I think. Give or take. I fucking up the math. But it's around there. That's pretty warm. Plus, like, because it doesn't get so much sun and so hot there's a lot of rain. It's gonna be humid as fuck. Time some tide to kills. That's the idea. That's the idea. We're gonna get it done today. Today is WedNESday, so I think that's kind of an indication of what's gonna happen. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Just because I've been up for a long time doesn't mean that the brain is fully online, and I am not fully caffeinated, nor am I fully motivated. And that's what we're working on now. Like, I've had a bunch of caffeine. It's starting to get into the bloodstream. Got about this much left of the cup, and it's super hot. Hasn't rained for a week or two, but even still, Plunger, like, you have, generally speaking, the UK is a fairly moist place. So your precipitation levels should be relatively high. I mean, we're on a, like, granted, there's been, like, droughts everywhere, so. What is your question, Leon? Ask away. Mr. Manchong, welcome in. One of the large gaming, I'm gonna be doing that here pretty soon, actually. Have ever played Bob for the Super Nintendo? That was released for Super Nintendo and the Genesis. Yes, I have played it. It's not currently in my collection, but I played that growing up. It was a game that I rented. Forget what Bob is. You're basically a robot that gets different abilities or has different abilities. I'm a little fuzzy on it, but I think that's accurate. I'm pretty sure. You need one? I'm seriously, we're gonna have merch soon, guys. I'm thinking about some different ideas. Maybe some t-shirts, maybe some hoodies, maybe some coffee mugs. Just kind of toying around, letting the idea bounce around in my vacant skull, seeing what it's gonna, come up with. Yeah, it's not an expensive game. Even here in the US, it's a fairly common, fairly inexpensive game. It's not bad. It's not bad. I would classify it as above mediocre. Is the other Leon here? I don't believe so. At least not yet. Nobody, again, guys, I always like to say this, that nobody is under any sort of obligation to be here other than myself. It's my show, therefore, in order for it to happen, I kind of have to be here. Otherwise, it's just not the retro revival. And initially, I thought I was going to do this as some sort of like, my take on a Southern Baptist preacher, just trying to revive the retro that's within inside you. You feel it. Nah, there he is. There he is. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. What's up, Mr. Jackass Knoxville? Cool game room. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Been collecting for a few years now. People often ask me, what is the secret to collecting? The secret to collecting is to have started fucking years ago. Because to start now, hope you got some disposable income or some good connections. Praise the retro lord. Indeed. That's initially what I was thinking about doing, and I was like, you know what? I really don't want to try to put on some sort of character or act, because that shit's gonna get old. Doing that 3 times a week for like 4 hours at a time. Jesus. Nah. What's my rarest game? My rarest game is probably Snatcher for the Sega CD. I have it loose. I've got a few Neo Geo carts. Like Windjammers is actually a fairly rare MVS cartridge. I've got like Earthbound, but that's fairly common. It's just expensive. I'd say uncommon, not necessarily common, but uncommon. Gun Knack for NES. I've got some good stuff. But as far as like rarity, also Complete in Box Steel Battalion. That's pretty rare. All matching serials, which is nice. So thank you very much for the question. Oh. They claim that, but oftentimes I go and pull stuff off of the shelf. You know something good's happening when you start getting people with the same fucking name in there. Leon and Leon. It's, like, honestly, your mental state can absolutely change how your day's going despite your environment. If you approach things with a better mindset than things that normally, like if you were just mediocre or on the downside, it's usually much easier to cope. But we're about to get into the Contra, guys. I think today's the day. We were so freaking close yesterday. Leon was telling me that Neon, by the way, Leon, dyslexia is a bitch, such a debilitating disease, was telling me that there was somebody else that was trying to beat Contra Deathless, and I'm curious as to whether they have pulled it off or not. You're gonna pick up a kitten? Woo! Well, awesome. Make a good selection. Remember, it's a life choice, not something that's temporary. You're accepting the responsibility for the well-being of another living creature that has emotional and physical needs, and I hope you make a good decision. I love cats. I love all animals, so awesome. Super awesome. But we always appreciate the lurk here. Twitch, the backbone of Twitch is 100% lurkers. Don't let anybody ever convince you otherwise. I've heard of people getting like upset about like, fucking lurker. It's like, what? Why? I mean, they're choosing to lurk in your stream. You should feel grateful. 100%. What? So they were using like save states? That's fucking cheating. Straight up, that's cheating. No save states here. We're doing this like you die, we reset. We start over from the beginning. It's not officially a deathless run. It seems like they were. Well, you know what? You can progress like through, like you can make it to stage 3 and then be back at stage 3 in under 10 minutes. So maybe practice. They might be just trying to learn it and not learn it like on original hardware the old way. I'm warming up my fingers, by the way. That's what I'm doing here. I haven't developed some sort of weird tick. All of a sudden I'm like this. This is just what I do at random to people. But no, we're getting the thumbs warmed up because this is man sport. That's kind of a weird term, but whatever. You heard it here first. No, you didn't. Maybe you did. Fuck it. Almost done with the coffee, though. I think we're just gonna guzzle the rest of it. And there it is. Yeah, no, I agree with save states, but like making, using them as a tool as opposed to a crutch. Yes. Buy coffee. GG. It was good while it lasted. Let me cut down this volume just a little bit. There we go. Finishing the coffee. I'm serious about the merch. Muse has actually brought that up a few times where she's like, you really need to have something. And so I'm debating whether or not I want to start putting some artwork out there on shirts and whatnot and coffee mugs, or whether I just want to stick with the Gaining Ground branding. Like I said, I'm kind of letting the idea bounce around in my vacant skull to see, how much it resonates. So here we go. We're gonna start off, just going, I guess. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, then we just reset. But it is hump day. Remember, guys, it is hump day. You're halfway through your week. So don't be afraid. If it's going poorly, you still got time to turn it around. Thank you for the good luck. We're going to need it. I've been playing this game for I don't know how many freaking decades. Well, yeah, I do. It's like close to 3 decades now. And this is something we've never been able to fully pull off. So we need all the luck that we can get. Oh, Jesus. I slipped down there. Warming up, warming up, warming up. With gaining ground on it. No, it's that's a given. We're gonna do like definitely a mug. Definitely a mug. Like the gaining ground mug. Because we start like that's one way. Like I'll actually transition from the turtles mug to a gaining mug. Once we get it. So it's a matter of like what design. I'm also thinking of like maybe curator stuff. But I'm not even... Oh, jeez. We fell. I'm not even sure if he's gonna evolve. You know? Like a fucking Pokemon and shit. So, yeah. There... remember, if you fall down in the water, you can still get that first S in the level. Alright. This, like, first stage is always a nice little warm-up. You don't ever want the L or the... Well, the F is useful in a couple of places, I'm not gonna lie. But, God, I can't believe I died on the boss here. It was just kind of a fluke. It happens. Hopefully, like, oh god, we got another, like, character disappears glitch. Yesterday, death, which was fucking bullshit. Curator stuff would be dope. Don't use the Streamlabs merch. It ends up costing 15 bucks a mug. Or, well, 15 pounds. Pounds sterling! Right? Maybe. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Neon Leon. See, now that we have 2, I might call you just Neon. Just to, No, for you it would be pounds, though, Plunger. So that's fine. Music keeps you so jazzed for this game. Oh, so good. So good! Call you whatever you like. You can call me whatever you like. Ever see Coming to America? Alright, and last room before the boss. Just safe strats. Gotta tell myself, you know, I almost have, oh, that was a bad choice. I almost have a higher probability of, like, beating this earlier on in the stream because I'm willing mentally to not rush through and kind of like just play it a little safer. And as I go on and like we're, you know, hour 3, hour 4 into it, I feel kind of like I need to rush back to where I had died so that I'm making up time. And it's like, no, we just need to get back there because that's where I fucked up and I know I can do better. So when I'm earlier on, like here, I'm like more likely to take my time, which I think helps increase the probability that we're gonna get the challenge. I keep telling myself, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Doesn't matter how fast we get there. It just matters that we make it. We'll take the extra life, though it doesn't do anything. It just means we're getting good points. Sorry, just kind of focusing here. This is kind of a tighter section. Less room for air with everything that's going on. See, now that we hesitated, we gotta wait. Not too bad. Okay. Spicy. I know, right? Oh, fuck. The brain's working, but the mouth's not quite online yet. What will be my next game after I kick Contra's arse? I've been thinking about that, and one of my favorite, like, games was Kung Fu growing up. It's pretty short, but Kung Fu on the NES. I'm thinking about sticking with the NES for a bit before I jump into, because eventually I'm going to do a Pokemon Yellow playthrough, and I want to do Pokemon Yellow and transition into Pokemon Stadium afterwards. You know, just transfer over the Pokemans. Because I have zero experience with Pokemon games. When Pokemon came out, I was in high school, and it like came across as kind of like a kid's thing. You know, so I never really got into it. And never gave it a chance. And that's on me. It's not that there's anything wrong with Pokemon, obviously. So I'm willing to give it a chance, and I'd like to share that experience with you. I just don't know if I want to jump back into that, you know, because we spent, fuck, I don't know how many hours, like 50 hours or so on Chrono Trigger, I think. Though I've spent just as much time on this. Yeah, I think, absolutely. I mean, on stream, trying to do Deathless, because this isn't our first stint of trying to get this challenge done. What am I doing? I'm supposed to cut this thing first. There we go. In this side, you gotta remember that stage 4 is a little longer. You would love to see more Pokemon play. Never got into the games, but you think you could. Well, I haven't gotten into them either, so like I said, it's gonna be kind of blind. I mean, it's basically turn-based RPG from my very limited knowledge of it. So, I mean, obviously not the card game, but the, you know, the Game Boy games. They're fun. That's what I hear. I mean, they kind of have to be at least somewhat in order to be as popular and have sold as well. Okay, this is a boss that I need to focus on a little bit. We got the double bubble death bubbles thing. Alright, here we go. Now on to the heads. And when you're doing this and you're dodging these bubbles, you want to try to, like, as you go to jump over them, you want to try to shoot the bubbles that are trying to close in on you. I'm not doing hardly any... There we go. Got a good round of damage in. Oh. Again, I refer to simplifying the board in chess, and it's weird when you think about Contra and you make chess analogies. But really, you want as few threats on the screen as possible. Can be a little easy on the early versions. There's nothing wrong with easy. I don't mind playing easy games. I'm not, you know... I'm not some fucking god gamer. I just have a lot of time with this particular game, so there's a lot about it that may seem random to people that are uninitiated, but to me, it's like, it's muscle memory. Like, this is an R. You know, and knowing, it's like, okay, perfect example. One of the problems that I have in beating Ninja Gaiden is the fact that I die, right? Obviously. And I don't know where the power-ups are, right? And so one of the most broken power-ups in that game is like the little screw attack that jumps, not jump slash, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. But it like one-shots bosses. I mean, granted, the bosses really aren't the issue in that game. But I end up like needing that power-up to progress through, say, like if you don't have the jump slash, that's what makes 6-2 like approachable, is having that. Without that, you can't really get that. So I always end up losing it. I don't have enough game knowledge really to beat that game yet. It's not that I can't. It's not that I don't have the mechanical skill. You just need to be careful. This used to be the gut check, but we have improved slightly. Alright, that's the last enemy. Unless we get a douchebag running in from behind. And let's hope for a good boss pattern close right here. Yes. Nope. Bad. That's okay. That's okay. But I don't mind playing easy games. I still need to get, I think, a better NES controller, though. This one has, I mean, I'm using my dog bone. Oh. Okay. Nope. Whoo, that was close. Just, I mean, sometimes you gotta realize, look, I made a mistake. Just playing it safe. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Hard jump here. Okay, and big jump! Yes. Damn it. I hesitated there, and that's a tough section. That's a tough section. I need to not fall off. I need to jump off there. Well, it's a difficult stage. It's a difficult stage. It's one of the harder ones. In my opinion, stage 7 is easier than stage 6. I think stage, in order of difficulty, I'd almost say that stage 6 and stage 8 are pretty tied. They're pretty close. It really depends on what your skill set is lacking. And I mean, that's not a dig. That's just, I mean, it's what you need to improve on. It's where you're weaker, right? So, if timing is weaker, if your timing is weaker, then I think stage 6 is more difficult. Stage 8 has more mashing involved. And I mean, it's pretty much the only stage that has a sub-boss in the whole game. Like everything else is, you have your basic enemies until the end boss, but then you get the weird alien predator looking thing. Is there someone else here that's done this, that's deathless? Or done this deathless? Fuck. You know what I mean. Okay, here we go. So, the spread in this game is very much like the knife in Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghouls, whatever the fuck. You want the knife. You want the fucking knife. It's the best weapon in the game. And yes, super easy, super easy. Lemon squeezy. Last room. I like how short stage 2 is. You don't know if you've beaten any game without dying before? Maybe like Mortal Kombat? Really? That's impressive. Several rounds, but never like fully had to continue. I got you. That's impressive. Mortal Kombat is not an easy game to beat, especially later on when you get like into the endurance, you know, fights where you're fighting like more than one person. That shit was hard. Again, that's no small feat, Pac-Man. Good job. All right, stage 3, the waterfall. This is, in my opinion, this is most people's like first real gut check with this game, so to speak. Thank you. Nice and easy, shoot him down, yes. Doesn't even get his shot off. Kill this turret, because I don't like him. Just, I like to pick up the invincibility here, because then you can just really not give a fuck and, like, power through this section here. And it'll start to run off right about here. We made really good time. There we go. Now it's gone. Okay. And a lot of modern games. Deathless, yeah, I agree. But, you know, a lot of these modern games and whoa. Are not as challenging as some of the retro stuff. Oh, I'm getting all twitchy in my feet during some of these, like some of the dodging. I'm like, eh. I was one of those kids that, like, I would lean and jump in, you know, in real life as I needed to in the game. As the action got more intense, I would start to, like, respond physically. And I mean, not, like, in games like Donkey Kong Jr. as well. And, like, Popeye. Which, honestly, I like those games. I really do. Some of the arcade series games of, like, the black box era of NES, great games. Very affordable, too. With the exception of, like, you know, Stack Up, and, like, Donkey Kong Jr. Math. But, I mean, who wants to fucking play that game? We got another extra life. Oh, it's not gonna do us any good. I mean, how completely Western is this? We have all these extra lives, and there are, you know, gamers out there that are struggling gamers that could use these lives that, if we die, we just throw it away. It's incredibly wasteful. So, part of me feels bad. This is big sensor, right? Yep. Big sensor. And then... there we go. That was good. That was good. Staying focused. Missed that bubble. That was really good at the start there, but almost fell apart there for a second. It goes into the global pool. There you go. That's where all the lives come from. All right, stage 5. This, my old gut. I was just about to say my old gut check, and the first fucking bullet I get hit by. Damn it. There's the part of me that's like, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Keep going. But no, that fucking counts. It's deathless, right? If I were to continue from that point on, because I mean that's the most noobest of noobs would be able to dodge that particular bullet. But I fuckered up. Alright, here we go. Simple. Simple. Oh, jeez. Countless attempts. I bet. Like, some of the runs and stuff, like the dedication that it takes and the discipline that it takes to get some of this stuff done is absolutely impressive, let alone the technical skill and mechanical prowess to pull it off. And easy boss. Easy boss. Everybody can beat the first level of Contra. And it's like a free life. If you pretty much kill the majority of everything on the screen, you end up at 3 lives. Or 4 lives, I'm sorry. You know what? If you like the game enough, you will. That's really what it comes down to. The game has to be good enough to master it. If it's just mediocre, then why? Yeah, if you're not really into it, then how the fuck are you gonna spend the time to master it? It has to be something that you really enjoy doing in order to invest that kind of time. You know, in my opinion, like one of the most important criteria for something like that is, you know, how fair does the game feel to you? Right? If the game has to feel pretty fair. If it doesn't feel fair, it's hard to get into. That's like the number one criteria is how fair is the game. Because even if you, like for example, if a game is very fair, or is very unfair, but you have a lot of fun playing it, you're not going to play it for very long stints at one particular time, right? So it's like, yeah, you'll pick it up for 15 minutes here and there until you get really frustrated because it's unfair, even though you may enjoy the particular engine, right? So it has to feel fair as far as like the number one criteria. Then it comes the enjoyability. You know, as far as mastering, playing, it has more to do with just, do you enjoy the actual game? And another life. To add to that Konami pool. I really like that thought that it just goes into, that's where they go. The extra lives, it's not some, it's like a special farm. And then when you input the Konami code, it pulls from the pool. Oh. We disappeared. You see that? I can't shoot. Fucking shit. Alright, hold on. I hope it's not my cartridge going bad. should have said all that when I was playing Comic Zone. Or you should have said it. No, I reappeared because I died. That's how... That's what causes you to reappear as you die. And I would keep going because I'd like... because I'd probably reload the character sprite for the next level. But you can't shoot. So, because I can't shoot, it's like, I can't fight the boss, all I can do is dodge. And you can't beat the boss by, you know, dodging alone. You have to actually do damage. I jumped the gun there, literally jumped the gun. See what I was talking about? Like, I spent the first couple runs a little bit more relaxed. Willing to take my time, but nah, I'm like, nah, that was a bullshit death. I'm gonna jump right back in there. I need to get right back there. Prove this computer, this cartridge, this fucking Nintendo, show this machine who is boss. And I end up rushing and dying. It's okay. Do 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 do. You know, and this is such a solid title, seriously. Like, a lot of late Nintendo titles, NES releases, were really good. But then there were some earlier on releases that weren't as good. And, I mean, it's kind of obvious, for the most part, especially graphically. But on so many different levels, this being an earlier title release, I mean, it wasn't out when... the Nintendo was first released, or the NES was first released. I did it again, but I waited just a fraction longer. For it being as early on as it was during the Nintendo life cycle, it's really fucking good. You know, and the crazy thing, and I think about this often, right? The Super Nintendo was released in 91 here in the US. And that means that in the, because this came out 86, 87-ish, depending on what part of the country you basically were. So that means that it was a pretty short life-cycled console. But when I think back to it, it feels like fucking forever. It feels like the Nintendo was around forever. Dropping the controller. One of your favorite games off stream? I can completely understand that. And the higher your skill becomes, the more enjoyment you can get out of the game. I absolutely agree with that. You know, it can be a little rough to approach, but it's approachable. And it's like you can recognize where there's improvement to be had. And easy boss at this point. Just shoot up and then, like, dodge occasionally. Yeah, 87 to 91, basically. 86 to 91. Because it was a super late 86. I don't think it was 87. We didn't get ours growing up until either 87 or... I think 88 we got ours growing up. That was actually really close with that folder. I mean, because Contra was 88. So this was not a launch title for the console. We'll just wait this time. Patience. Patience, Willow! God, that's a really underrated NES game, by the way. Neon Leon. Willow. Another affordable, good game. And tennis. Black box tennis. Tennis is fun with people. I'm kind of lined up a little far, but it works. How many NES games are there? No. NES, 860? 871, I think, actually, to be precise, North American releases. There were some exclusive Japanese games, and I think there might have even been some exclusive US games. But even if you include all those, it's nowhere near like 1,700. The SNES had a similar sized library, but it was like 860 or 871, something like that. Nowhere near 1,700. Like, you don't start getting into those numbers until you get into like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. You don't know where you got it from. Thin air. No, that's probably like how many came out for a certain console. Oh, come on. We get the extra life, but do we need it? No, we don't need it. We don't need it. I wish like I could exchange the extra lives for, you know, just fewer enemies. Fewer enemies towards the end of the stage, or like maybe they didn't shoot as often. It's just the bullets. It's usually the bullets that fucking kill me. God damn it. What's up, food? Welcome in. Hope your week's going well. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Boss time. Need to focus on the double bubble, death bubble. Okay. A little sloppy, but we got it done. At least the harder part. See there, again, as you're playing this, when you go to jump and dodge these bubbles, one, wait for them to get a little close. Don't spaz out and jump too soon. Wait for them to get a little close, and as you're jumping, like to go over them, try to aim towards them and kill them as you're evading them. How's the Contra binge? It's been difficult, but it's been very enjoyable. I absolutely love this game. It's one of the ones that I don't mind spending a few hours trying a very difficult challenge. Okay, I do need to stay a little bit more focused on this stage. This is where the difficulty ramps up just a little bit. It's not too bad. Like, I made bad decisions there, but we decided to run with it anyways. Because sometimes you just gotta call an audible. Okay. We just rush through this part. Nice. Nice! Is it true the power-up is better in the NES game? Yes, it is. The spread is the most broken weapon in the game. And the weapons are a little better in Contra 3 Alien Wars, which is the SNES version. There's also Super C, which is basically Contra 2. There's also Contra Force, but that is a 100% abomination, right? Like, don't get that game unless you find it for $1 or $2, because it's worth a lot more than that. Because it's a very bad game. Don't let the fact that it's named Contra fool you into spending an exorbitant amount of money on it. I actually got the game thinking that it might be okay, but I was very, very, very wrong and exceptionally disappointed when I played it. Yes, it is on NES. It is on NES, and it is bad. It is really, really bad. It was supposed to be another game that got reskinned as kind of like a Contra game, but was not reskinned like very well. Okay, here we go. I really need to focus on this stage. This is my new gut check, and in my opinion, one of the more difficult stages in the game. I mean, not to just like survive, but to to make it through Deathless, right? Like, if you're gonna die, the stage isn't that bad. By this time, you should have loads of lives. So sacrificing a couple here and there. Sorry, I'm gonna pause where I need to focus. So I'm not trying to Shatner everybody. Okay, big jump here. It's just how it's gonna sound. Here we go. Yes, we got that. You, like, literally jump at the very end, the last available pixel. I didn't like the timing there, and I risked it for the biscuit. Okay, here we go. All right, boss time. Boss time. Need to stay focused. Let's do this. That was strong. That was strong. Here we go. Now for stage 7, I just need to take my time and be smart. Some of this stage has proximity-driven things, and so you do need to be careful. Especially, like, with the enemies that now like to crouch and shoot. Just can present an extra layer of obstacles. Alright, stay focused. Stay focused. We're close. Nice and slow. Easy does it. Taking more time than we need. We'll go ahead, get the barrier. Damn it. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Big jump. Staying focused. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, God. This one spazzes out. Okay, okay, okay. holding up a Quiet Please card. Like at a golf tournament. That's kind of how it feels. That's kind of how it feels. Though I don't feel that way. Okay, we got the section. Not too bad here. And then duck. And another one. And then there's going to be a dude up here that shoots. And another one. Okay, boss time. Here, boss, run straight. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Diagonal shot, mash, boom, done. Stage 8. Stage 8. Here we go. Hands are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. All right. Now we just need to take it slow. Big breath, big jump. And staying focused. Staying focused. Mini boss is down. Very good. Now, amoeba things. You want to try to kill these things as soon as they come out. They're like the worst enemy on this stage. All right, here we go. Big jump. Take the top here. Always take the top. Uh-oh. Okay. Nice and easy. Lemon squeezy. There. Big jump. Keep running through this section. Just keep going. 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 Yes. It's the heart. Sorry. Gotta focus. Oh god, I'm fucking shaking. Oh my god. Ah, that was tough. That was tough. That was tough. So close. So close. It was a good run. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Arturo. You came in at the wrong moment. No, you didn't. That was a good moment. That was a good moment. That was the last stage. We'd made it that far without dying. Oh, my heart is absolutely racing. We're getting this done today, guys. We are getting this done. Like, that's basically almost as far as we had it. I think my personal best, I've done more damage to the heart before getting clipped by one of the little face hugger things. So, not bad. Not bad. Thank you very much for the group hug. I'll jump in on that. I appreciate that. Whew! God, heart rate is still up. Like, I'm not lying, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, we got this. We got it. I appreciate you guys being supportive and recognizing that at certain points I may not be running my mouth as much as I normally do during the show. So I appreciate the understanding there. Oh man, that was so close. See, I made it through stage 8 and stage 7 much like better than I make it through stage 6. Oh, it doesn't matter. You guys, like, you can hype it up. You can do whatever, like, you know, you guys want to do in chat. Seriously. You can't type in chat with your heart racing. I can't look away from the screen at that point, and it's like I'm reluctant to pause because it's like you fall into a rhythm. You pick up on what the computer's doing, and you just kind of fall into a rhythm, and you have to stick with it. And pausing oftentimes can interrupt that. I personally have experienced that many times where I've been doing really well, and then I pause the game to take a break. Got to go to the bathroom, something like that. And when I come back, oh, that was close. We waved hi to the audience at the absolute wrong moment. You've watched? Yeah, Mr. Manchong's seen it. Oh, man, that was so close. That was close. That was a really good attempt. That was really good. We got this. We got this. And you know what's going to happen? After I beat it deathless, we're going to see how long I can keep going. Like, the goal is to get the first loop deathless, maybe the second loop, right? But, be back in a little bit. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much for the lurk, Pac-Man. Greatly appreciated. Always appreciated. Then we're going to see how long we can keep going on the same game. I'm not just going to end there, right? We're going to keep going. I'd like to see how long I can keep going deathless, which would be super cool. But then at that point, once we make it through the first loop, oh, that was close. Then I'll go ahead and open it up to 1cc loops. No continues. We'll just see how many times I can loop it. Or maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I think that beating this game deathless will is cause for fucking celebration. I mean, seriously. Oh, no. Oh, that was kind of close. That was a little closer than I would have liked it to have been. Okay. Pretty easy boss. Take out left arm or right arm first. I've always favored taking out the left arm first. I don't know why. It's just it's the way I've always gone about it. Oh man. Okay, my heart rate's starting to go back down a little bit. Whew. You know what? I need to just do it the fearless way. I think which is the way that I usually do it. I think I was being a little too cautious by taking out too many of the facehugger spawner things. And normally I just take out like one or two of both of the bottom ones, and then just mash on the heart, right? So maybe I need to approach it that way and just let it fly. Just let it fucking fly. I believe I can fly. Okay, come on. Just remember, stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, stay frosty. Another one of those extra lives to be added to that Konami pool. All of you out there learning the game through the Konami code, you can thank me later for contributing to those lives. Okay. Boss time, need to focus on the double bubble trouble. Alright, what is that, 1.5 cycle? I'm not sure what that's considered. A little rough. We're doing okay. It's more about control than speed, remember? I do know that and recognize that I am sitting forward in my seat. That's okay. All right, stage 5. Stage 5, the first real gut check, in my opinion. This stage can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I seriously think that, or stage 6, I'm sorry. No, goddammit, it's rest 6, stage 5. I'm looking at my life counter. Oh man, I can't believe we were that close on that last attempt. So close. Oh. Okay, nice and easy. It's like I mentally I've broken this stage down into its various. Fuck. I was pressing down. I guess I held a little too far forward. I've broken like the stages, all the stages, pretty much into different sections. All right. That was just kind of a flubbed input. It happens. You know, one of the things that I like about this game is how short it is. We didn't jump. We risked it, and they didn't even take our biscuit. How did he know that was going to land there? I don't know. How do you get that good? You spend way too much fucking time playing Contra. Oh, it could have stayed down there. Like speedrunners, when they speedrun this, they skip all that shit and they just run straight to the bottom and mash. You have to jump, like, I sometimes see they have to jump some of the little red thingies that are being shot, but it's a little risky. I guess if you're going to take a risk, taking a risk on stage 1's probably the lowest risk, because the amount of time to get back to where you were. Oh jeez, I'm deflating. Slowly. Simple. Okay. Big sensor. Boss room. Wait for bullet. Jump over bullet. Kill big sensor. Just strafe. Little back and forth action's all it takes. Easy boss. Kitten is home. Awesome. What's your kitten like? We in the Discord, we actually have a pet appreciation like channel. But awesome. You got all your litter box and the good stuffs. Been so long since my cats are old now. Jeez, now that I think about it, they're all like, I think 13 years and older. I think 13 years old is our youngest cat. Staying focused, kind of a tighter sec. Oh damn it, fucked it up. There's normally not a guy up there. We'll check chat after the boss fight. Staying focused. There we go. Good jump. Didn't even see him yet. That's always, for me, that's always nerve-wracking, is introducing a new pet. Like, if you already have a pet. Especially to, like, you know, when it comes to, like, the dog and cat situation. For the most part, fish and, you know, birds and other things tend to have their own little environments, including a lot of reptiles and stuff, right? They have, like, your terrariums and whatnot. But, like, you know, cats and dogs, there's always that, is there going to be an issue? At least with me, I'm always, like, a little paranoid about it. There we go. Stage 4. We're gonna breeze through the double bubble, death bubble, trouble, flubble. Bringing the heart rate down. Is he a black and white kitty? Is he an orange kitty? Is he a gray kitty? Alright, now we've got the big sensor room. Duck under the bullets. Stay ducking. Jumping. There we go. Well done. Easy peasy. This is how we lemon squeezies. Alright, focusing. Fuck. I kind of spazzed out there. It's my bad. My bad. My bad. Dying on stage 4. Ouch. Little gray kitten, black stripes. Aw, nice. I like striped cats. Okay. Muse's parents have an amazing cat. I mean, I like my kitties, but I like their cat more than I like my cats. We're not a merchant of death. We didn't kill those 2 turrets. Whoa! That was, a little close. Here we go. Getting some work done. No worries. You don't have to apologize. I'm sorry for being so quiet. I get sucked in and I just start to focus and I stay focused and get, like I say so many times, you know, I gotta pause sometimes in order to read chat, and that can throw off the rhythm. You know, you pick up on the rhythm. It's the rhythm of the night. You know that song. You know how it goes. You know how we do. Oh, come on. Do 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 do. Fantastic soundtrack. I always say that, especially on this stage. I don't know what it is about this particular song. There we go. I'll get this. I'll get this. It's just a matter of time. I just need to put in the effort. You know, something that I can't stand is just the excuse of laziness, you know what I mean? No, I have not played Dick Vitale's... I have not played that. I am not familiar with that title. There's only a few sports games that I enjoy. I like Black Box Golf. I know. Kind of strange. Black Box Tennis. Oop. I guess you could say Dodgeball's a sport game. Like, if I were to say my favorite sports games are racing games. Like, but I don't even know if that's really considered, like, a sports game. It's kind of got its own little type genre. Right? And focusing through the tight section here, as you all very well know. Needs to happen. Okay. We're doing all right. What's up, Razor? Welcome in. Listen in while doing some maintenance at work. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Since you're listening in, I'll fill you in on what's going on, Razor. We are almost... I mean, we're so close. The people in chat can taste it. They can smell it. We made it back again already to the last boss. Again, without dying. And just didn't really choke so much as just maybe didn't use the right strat. What's up, Sindel? Reporting and greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. So glad you could join us today. Hope everybody's week is going well. And tennis for the NES. Tennis for the NES, I grew up playing. Black Box Tennis, so good. Underrated game. Loads of fun. Especially like two-player. Whether you're playing doubles cooperatively against the computer, or whether you are playing against each other. Super underrated. Granted, I haven't really played a lot of other tennis games for the NES, so I don't know if it gets any better, but that one seems just right. There is a little bit of like adjustment as you learn, you know, where you need to be standing and the timing of your swings and that kind of deal. But that's kind of like with any video game, you know, you need to kind of like learn the engine. You need to learn how to move around in that box that you're given, the limitations. I think that's one of the big appeals of a lot of these older games is they had to be great in some aspect because like games that are being developed nowadays are basically limitless. Even retro-themed games. And because I think a lot of developers are spoiled for choice, a lot of players kind of get spoiled for choice. We're just going to play that safe. And when you have fewer tools to work with, brilliance can come from simplicity. Okay, focus on the bubbles. The bubbles. We got this. We got... Oop, that was kind of close. There we go. Done. Do I have Rescue the Embassy mission? I've got... No, I've got Glogo Top Secret 13. Or episode 13, or whatever. The Glogo. One of the Glogo games. Big jump. And lay down. And we just keep running. Keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Oh, leap of faith. We got it. And drop down early. Just to simplify. Kill this. Get the R. Here. Nice. Wait for the bullet and the bombs. Very good. Very good. Nice and easy. See, you just have to break in order to deal with the bombs. On that section, the best advice that I could give you, if you're playing this, is to just break your forward momentum. Most of this game, you are holding right, and you are running. But when it comes to those bombs, just like tapping a little bit, breaking your forward momentum will allow them to kind of arc and not hit you. What's up, Mal? Welcome in. What's up, Cause? Thank you for showing up. Greatly appreciated. We're gonna get this done today. It's happening. It's happening. This is happening. Yes. We got so close early. We made it to stage 8 again. We made it back to the heart. Almost had the heart down. Not quite as low as it was yesterday, but super low. I might switch tactics now that I think about it. There may be a better way to approach it. And we're not even going to hit that. And duck. Duck. Goose. Boss time. Let's hope for a good pattern. Oh, we're going to get it. The thing is you may have missed that attempt, but you're here for this one. Ooh. Good. Quick kill on that. Tadao, how you like me now? 7 lives, stage 6, here we go. This is my new gut check. This is probably the hardest stage in the game. I was speaking about this earlier. And big jump here. And duck. Shoot diagonal. Big jump. Jump again. And stop shooting. Trigger flame. Big jump. Yes. Trigger flame. And from here we can just drop down. Safe strats. Nice. Okay. Duck. Woo! Got a little bit of a haircut there. It's not like I need one in real life. Just breathe. Just breathe. It's okay. Big jump here. Oh, nice. Wait till we feel it. Gotta feel... I need to pee. I need to pee. I'll be right back. We're going to reset and try again. Meanwhile, I will leave you guys with these retro commercials. Please enjoy. Be back in about 60.
The awesome video game enhancer for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Attach it to most of your video games. Double Dragon 3 or Super Mario Bros. 3. You can go to any level. Live forever. Jump higher. Make your own effects. And get radical firepower. Go to any level. Jump higher. Stay bigger. Live forever. Game Genie, the radical video game enhancer.
Enter the future. Vector Man, the most revolutionary game ever for Sega Genesis. And play to win for a chance at a $25,000 grand prize. Vector Man, resistance is futile. Sega.
extraordinary, exceptional X-Men. Wolverine's got a tiger twist, stripes, and spring-out claws. The Iceman comes on his ice board with color change icicles. Sabretooth's equipped with wounds that heal easily, an extra slashing claw, and glow-in-the-dark eyes and mouth. Here's Forge with his quick-draw gun action. Look out. And Mr. Sinister with his light-up chest. These aren't ordinary men. They're X-Men. X-Men figures, each sold separately from Toy Biz.
Let's go racing! It's Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness! Only on Super NES! Turn the track into a giant mud pit! Or burn rubber on ice, wood, or asphalt! Mix it up for the big boys! See Bowser in his Bigfoot-dropping truck! See Yoshi's go-kart really go! Mushrooms, banana peels, turtle shells! Dynamite! Check your rear view and make him eat dust! Or go into battle mode and ruin his day! 2 speeds! Fast and way too fast! It's 2-player fun on the split screen! Only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System! Now when you're playing with power, super power!
Tetris 2 is now on Super NES. It's beefier graphics, it's bigger sound, it's 1 or 2 players. You'll get old, but playing it never will. Tetris 2, new on Super NES.
Do unto others as others do unto you. New Vectorman 2.
Okay. Whew. I needed to pee. Oh man. No, you didn't see anything. I didn't see anything either. That's kind of the problem. Do I remember Chewbacca? Crossfire! Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you feel a connection with Pac-Man. I should hope so. There we go. Salt tablet. All right. Not really a tablet, though. It's weird how it takes a second to pick that up. Okay. Back at it. Not a problem. We kind of lost the rhythm there for a second anyways. Pick that shit right the fuck back up. We don't need the mic that close. We've got it set up so I can speak normally when it's that far. Oh look, I disappeared again. You see me? All right, let's see how far I can get without hitting anything. Because I can't shoot. Not sure where I was when I died there. Crossfire! Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted Crossfire. One of my favorite games was Hungry Hungry Hippos. I love Hungry Hungry Hippos. It is not the quietest game. Also, Don't Break the Ice is fun. Operation. My favorite board game, though, honestly, and I'm going to display my nerdiness here, is chess. That's my favorite board game. I really, really like chess. It's hard to get a good game going sometimes. Oh. He made me think twice about my decisions. Retro board games are on another level? Absolutely. Perfection? Fuck yeah, I remember Perfection. That one's also not very, like, you know, quiet library friendly. I mean, neither was Don't Break the Ice. Also Kerplunk. Kerplunk was a lot of fun. Who here remembers Kerplunk? Or am I just that fucking old? Which is a distinct possibility. You know what I get? Okay, I'm a vent about something. I'm not really, it's not really venting because I'm not really pissed. You know what I mean? I'm not really upset about it, but I find it funny when there are people that are half my age in worse shape that complain about feeling like shit and and they make, you know, comments like, fucking eating healthy is expensive. Fuck you. No, it's not. It is not expensive. And they complain about not feeling well. Not necessarily the same person. But it's like the things that they do make them feel bad. It's like stepping on your own dick and then complaining about it. Don't fucking do it. That's the first step, is not to step on your own dick, right? If it hurts, don't do that. You remember Kerplunk? Had to, oh yeah. Fun game, like, and never the same, you know, quote unquote playthrough. And you could also try to do like cool like patterns with the sticks. But it's kind of like Jenga with balls. And multiple rounds, because Jenga, once the thing goes, it's not like half of the tower is going to fall. If only half the tower falls in Jenga, you did it wrong. Something went wrong a long time ago. You need to start the game over. You absolutely need to start the game over. But what I hear often when I tell people what I do is, you know, oh, I can't do that. And whether you say you can do something or can't do, you're probably right. Either way. You know, if you're saying you can't do it, then you're not even trying. Okay. Well, you're right. You can't. You're not going to. It's not going to happen. Unless you put forth some sort of effort. Oh, we missed the B, which means we got to be careful. That's okay. There we go. And I can't stand excuses for laziness. There's a premium on convenience, right? If it's inexpensive and it's convenient, it's probably not very good for you. If it's inexpensive and inconvenient, it might be good for you. It's kind of weird how that works. Actually, now that I think about it. It's a convenience fee. You feel personally attacked? Aww. Don't feel personally attacked. You're not complaining about anything. It's you do you. But if you put yourself in a bad position, don't complain about being in a bad position. It's like hardwired into my psyche. And I'm sorry if that's offensive to you folks. Hopefully it's not. I don't want to offend anybody. You guys are awesome. I love having you here. But like, I got in trouble for that kind of shit growing up. So it's like hardwired into my brain. My flawed, smooth brain. Then again, I'm about as tactless as a fucking giraffe. I don't know how a giraffe could be tactful, so I imagine they're pretty tactless. And that's another one of my greater skills, is creating awkward moments. Without really meaning to. Just kind of comes out that way. So, if I've created an awkward moment, I'm sorry. It's like one of those things that as I get older, I realize more and more that I just need to keep my mouth shut. The more I open the more I open my mouth, the more trouble I put myself in. The hotter the water gets. Well, the problem is nobody likes to hear the truth. And life has now become a popularity contest. Right? You go spend your time and your energy with those that are more popular. And it's just how, it's not that there's obviously flaws with that, right? Oh god. But you know, it's just how things have gone. Things I don't get to say whether or not something makes sense or is valid or anything like that, right? If that's the direction society's moved in, that's the direction society has moved in. And it is up to me as a member of society, though I am very much on the fringe. Like, there aren't many strict carnivores out there. You know, most people feel like you have to have some sort of carbohydrate in order to survive. Or even like, how do I get my vitamin C and scurvy and other kinds of stuff, and heart disease. And it's like, the people that often bring up these types of things aren't healthy. And it's like, it's weird. You know, I find that people, here we go, I'm being tactless again. People often want to keep doing the exact same thing that they're doing, but want different results. And that is literally the definition of insanity. And, okay, kind of at a good point here to pause. We all have the ability to change our circumstances. It depends on how much and time. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Mal Blue Eyes. I completely agree. Accepting responsibility for where you're at is the first step to change. You think people, yourself speaking, have a hard time hearing truth because what we take is an attack. Yes, absolutely. And Pac-Man, it's like that is being played on and being used as a divisive tool for like social media and stuff. Or even when you, Mal, I would also say that it's also like when you accept some sort of personal responsibility, that means you're responsible. That means that it's up to you to make the change. It's not anybody else's fault other than yours. How do I get vitamin C? You don't need vitamin C as much as you think you do. Vitamin C is necessary, like becomes more necessary when you are ingesting carbohydrates. But one of the things that I eat is beef liver. I deep fry it in fat that gets rendered from the ribs that I smoke. Fucking delicious, honestly. And I coat it in Parmesan cheese. So tasty. So tasty. When you learn the well, here's another thing to consider, Mal, right? Come on, spawn good. You don't grow when you're comfortable. If you are in your comfort zone, you're not going to grow. You're not going to grow. Growing pains are a thing, and they're very true. Okay, I need to focus here. Back to stage 6. My nemesis. Oh, see, too much shit going on down there, guys. What are y'all doing down there? Okay, here we go. Trigger the flame. Jump. Trigger the flame. Kill him. Wait. There we go. Patience, Willow. Patience. Hide Blumenacht. Stay focused. Big jump coming up. Nope. Okay, here we go. Big jump, big jump. Big jump! Yeah, we got that. Alright. Here we go. Keep it going. Oop. I was supposed to fall through there. Fuck. Momentum's been killed. Damn it, I accidentally hit jump again. But it's, I mean, honestly, there's been like a lot of new information, and as what you eat changes, your requirements for other things change. And like carbohydrates and vitamin C are very closely linked. I sound like that was distracting. Big jump, big jump. Oh, right there. Yes, stuck the landing. Well done. The judges are going to have a hard time finding flaw in that. Ooh, little bit of hop there. Yeah, no, my mom watched the Olympics growing up. I have heard the gymnastics announcers. There are times when I go into the golf announcer. Or also, we do the jazz radio announcer voice, where your host here, Gaining Ground, also known as Silky Johnson in some circles, narrates what he's doing as though it were a jazz radio listening program with that smooth jazz. Keeping you motivated, caffeinated, exhilarated, emancipated. I proclamated. Hopefully, not too exacerbated. And if you're exaggerated, I don't know what the fuck I am. Other than smooth. Why am I jumping? Or when there is no dude up there, because I'm more focused on the bullshit that is leaving my mouth. I don't know what it is. Your audiobook. No, you don't want me reading your audiobook. You don't want me reading your audiobook. Muses told me that you were working on a manuscript. By the way, Mal. Silky Johnson is right. Oh yes, here we are. And you gotta get it up close and personal, so I am chillin' right in your ear. It's like I was standing slightly over your shoulder, but not quite breathing into your ear, because that might be slightly creepy. Not that I'm not creepy, but hey, we need to keep the red flags to a minimum. That was kind of close. Alright, boss time. Super easy, boss. I will be catching right up with chat and all you lovely folks out there. After the boss fight's done, almost down, there we go. Easily done. Let's have some fun. Good lord, welcome in, Jerbear Gaming. We are doing the Silky Johnson version of the Gaining Ground Retro Revival, the smooth jazz announcer, the auditory pleasure, the butter, the Baron of Butter, there we go. The Retro of Rogan, the Baron of Butter, that's me. Gaining Silky Ground Johnson. Doesn't really roll off the tongue all that well, but hey. I'm trying. Can you fault a man for trying? Yes, you can. There are no stupid questions, just stupid people. Remember that, folks. Lesson learned. We weren't going to make that jump. There we go. Coming up to the third boss. After which, we'll catch back up with all of you lovely folks. So happy that you chose to tune in today. Hope your week is going well. Hope your week is smooth and creamy, like heavy whipping cream, like Cool Whip. That's right. I pronounced the fucking H. Okay, I can't keep doing that and like stay focused. Like I really can't. I'll end up like fucking up something because I'm trying to think of something to say instead of what's going on in the game. And honestly, I really do want to beat this without dying. But Muse tells me I have to be careful with that voice. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, nice and easy. And spread for the win. Well, I'm glad you I know you typed that a while ago, Jared Bear, and I was doing the smooth jazz thing, kind of distracted. But it's good to sleep like the dead and get that rest in. Rest is exceptionally important. Something I've always kind of struggled with. I've always been a bit of an insomniac and not slept well. It's just par for the course, maybe. Yeah, and she's a really good editor, too, as well. Good morning! Good morning, indeed. Hope your morning is well. She's a good editor. Hence why, like, she corrects me when I don't put the H in weather. And I'm quoting Lewis Carroll, Half Awake. I have to remind myself, that's just the way that it is. Just the way it is. Don't take it personally. Okay, come on. Double bubble, boil and trouble. Cauldron burn and cauldron bubble. Oh, it's still coming around. What are you doing, bro? Why you do this? This is the attempt. We're gonna get this done. Oh, come on. You should have died. Why are you still alive? Thank you. Oh no, bedbugs are horrible, man. Get an exterminator out there. That's just the way it is. But another thing that ties into kind of what I was talking about earlier is we are presented on a regular basis of examples of what to do and what not to do. Fucked up. Not super bad though. Just kind of killed the running momentum, and the timing, the rhythm. We can pick it back up here. Not a problem. You're presented countless times throughout your day with what to do and what not to do. Examples of how to be, how not to be. And it's really up to you how you process and what you do with that information. You can use it to better yourself, have a better experience, be healthier, feel better, or you can just ignore it. But that falls on you 100%. Hell yeah. No, I used to be an exterminator way back when. Way, like 20 years ago, I was an exterminator. Primarily dealing with like ants and cockroaches and wasps, that kind of deal. The occasional gopher and snake and, you know, tarantula, honestly. Had to catch and release raccoons before, but yeah, I used to be an exterminator. No, I didn't kill any raccoons. I like raccoons. Okay, almost to the boss here. Must stay focused. I can taste the finish line. Tastes like polypropylene. You beat 3 games yesterday. Resident Evil, Village, Gunstar Heroes, nice, no continues, very good. That's a challenging game. And the Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. I actually have that for Super Nintendo. I have both Gunstar Heroes and the Circus Mystery. I used to be the Terminator. What do you mean? I am the Corn Dog 1000. Surrender. Come with me if you want to live. quick kill. Okay, a little slower. I think we've gotten it a little faster before. That wasn't too bad. Stage 6. Okay, here we go, guys. I need to focus. You know how it rose. Jesus. But I do need to focus for this stage. All right. Trigger. Big jump. Nice. Let's stick this landing right here. Right behind. Yes. Very well. Coach must be proud. Contra, representing the United States approach to everything. Just fucking send in troops in. Blow it up. Big jump here. Yes. Barely made that one. Wait for it. There. Okay. Well done. Yes. We're on a spawn loop. We can drop down here. Okay, that's what I needed to find, is that safe drop down. Usually I use momentum to get through that part. But I needed to find a place where if the momentum had stopped, I can kind of alter. All right, stage 7. Here we go. Hoping to finish Tiny Toons Busters. You know, I have Tiny Toons Busters Adventure on the SNES, and that's a decent game. But we're on stage 7. We're just going to stay kind of focused here. Keep that momentum going. I don't need it, but I'm going to get it. Because points. Gonna upload that high score to NES Live, yo. Okay, hold on. Focus, focus, focus. Thank you very much for the hype. Greatly appreciated, guys. Greatly appreciated. We're gonna get this done. This is it. This is the run. Gonna stay focused. Stay calm. Stay cool. God, that was too fucking close for my own good. Why did I do that? Big mistake. Big oof. I'm just gonna stay crouching until this point. Let that go by. Yes, because that is the M. Big jump. Yes, okay. Okay. That's the only S on this stage. Alright, we got the claws here. Duck. We got 2 of these guys. Watch out for him, he shoots. Duck. 1 more. Run to boss. It is the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Okay, here we go. Stage 8. Stage 8. Let these go by. We don't need them. Big jump. I'm going to stay completely focused here, guys. I will catch up with chat after this stage. Uh-oh. Okay. That's the only spread on this stage as well. Staying focused. Staying focused. I love you all. I know that you understand why I'm staying focused. I'm not trying to ignore you. For those that are just joining us, we are on the final stage of this. On a fucking deathless run. Did not mean to fall down there. But that's okay. Face huggers. Must be quiet. Sorry, guys. Focusing. Serious business. Yes! 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 Okay. Sorry for getting loud there. Sorry for getting loud there. I've been playing this game since 1988, which means, what's like 20 years would be, what, 88 to 98, 18, like 30 years? Fucking A. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Incoming bits detected.
Oh my God.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Pac-Man. We did it though. We fucking beat Contra deathless. I knew it. I could taste it. I could fucking taste it. I destroyed the vile red falcon.
Incoming
Oh my God.
detected.
I'm like,
Thank you for your support.
Thank you very much, Leon. We got it done. We got it done. We're going to keep running on this run. We're going to see how far I can go without dying. So that's one loop completed. Oh, man. Oh, Jerry, it's probably just a highlight or whatever. Just post it in Discord. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Oh, letting the heart rate kind of settle a little bit. I'm glad we got a credit scroll because that's going to allow me to calm down a little bit. But good God, thank you very much for the GGs, Bill. Oh my God, Mr. Manchunk coming in. Double 500. We got a hype train going. Holy shit. Hype train. And we're officially doing deathless loops.
Bits detected.
Oh
Thank
my
you for
goodness.
your support.
Oh my goodness. 1,000 bits from Bill. Good grief, guys. Holy shit, I've got 12 lives. Okay, so now let's see how far we can keep going. See, it's New Game Plus. New Game Plus. I still have the spread. We're starting over. Oh my God. Let's keep this shit going. Oh, let's not get the M. We don't need to pick that up. We don't need to pick that up. So as the game loops, it actually does get more and more difficult. Oh my God. Oh my God. We did it. We fucking did it. And I gotta share it with you guys. I didn't really want to practice this off stream because I didn't want it to happen for the first time.
Bits detected. Thank you.
And not be able to share it with all of you fucking amazing people who've shown me such an amazing level of support. But there we go. We made it through one complete loop. I am going to keep running to see how many times we can loop it. Pac-Man coming in with another, what is that? 500 bits. Holy shit, guys. Level 2. Level 2. Goodness gracious.
Detected.
Neon Leon coming in. What is that? 27 bits? Good grief, Leon. Bet you've been watching all those ads. I can't thank you so I can't thank you enough. I'm all jazzed. The adrenaline is pumping. The adrenaline is pumping pretty hardcore right now.
Incoming bits detected.
Oh my God, 73. That's an interesting number. Oh, Bill gifting a tier 1 sub.
Alert.
Oh my goodness.
Incoming subscription. Thank you for your support.
The Jer Bear, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. We did it. This is not an easy challenge. I challenge all of you. I challenge all of you. There are so many different ways that you can go out and play Contra for the NES. I challenge you. Go out, play it. Play it. See what it's like. Learn the game. Get good at it. It's loads of fun. Oh. Whew. Good grief. We've got 12 lives to go through, right? Let's see how far we get before we come up across a continue screen. How many times am I going to go around the world? The Contra world. Good grief. Ah, Bill, thank you so much, man. Like, amazing, amazing, amazing member of the community. Same with you, Pac-Man, Leon. You guys are all fantastic individuals. Please don't let anybody ever try to convince you otherwise. I never, ever, ever expected the level of support that I have received from my very small but very dedicated community. You guys are amazing. Where are we at? Level 2 hype train. Good grief. Ah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Deathless. Done. Done. Ah. Good God. We're gonna go until we go through all these lives. I think I've added in all the attempts that we've done. I think I've added enough to the Konami pool to go ahead and spend a few, if you know what I mean. It's not the size that matters. Exactly. It's how you use it. I forgot to see what my score is. When you start looping the game, your score gets ridiculous.
Alert. Incoming subscription.
Oh my
Thank
goodness,
you
who else
for
is
your
subscribing?
support.
Ray Cerrone. Ray Cerrone's gotten that gift subscription from Bill. Thank you again, Bill. Good grief. Good grief. You madman. You absolute madman. Oh, didn't need to hesitate there. Oh man. Hype train, level 2, and we beat Contra Deathless. Today's a win. In my book, today is absolutely a win. Whoop, that was kind of close. There is, I mean, obviously it can always get worse, but I would classify today as a success. So you know, one of the ways that this game gets harder as it loops around. Waterfall's the best music. Oh yeah, one of my favorites in this game too. Is projectiles move faster, and there are more enemies that spawn. Bosses have more hit points and take more damage. So it like gets faster and harder and a little bit more hectic. Let's see how ridiculous it gets. I heard that the game basically becomes unplayable around the 7th loop. So, oh god, we're on a level 3. We've completed a level 2. Oh! Holy smokes! Oh man, I am still trying to calm down. We're gonna hit that adrenaline crash. I'm just gonna pass out. You're just gonna see me faint on stream. Poof. What happened to him? He beat Contra Deathless. And it just took a while for it to sink in. Seriously, though. Okay, like 20 years from 88 would be 2008. So 30 years is 2018. I've been playing this since 88. So that means 33 years. It's taken me 33 years. Granted, I haven't played it constantly. You know, there were a few years that I took off in order to do it. Though, granted, I didn't take the years off, like, with that in mind. Like, I'm going to take this time off so that I can rest my Contra skills so that they can get to the point where I can beat it deathless. But, I mean, it took that long of me kind of learning the game and playing the game to become proficient enough in order to do it. Granted, the breaks were long, so if you stay a little bit more dedicated to this, those that are out there attempting to learn the game, it's not going to take you 33 years to beat it deathless. I'm convinced of that. Don't feel discouraged. So I'm gonna, like, some of these close call shots where I'm timing, like, running underneath the bullets, I don't know how much longer those strats are gonna be viable. And some say you don't even really notice the increase until, like, the more advanced loops. I guess we'll find out. I can't. That's funny though. We'll see how long we can go deathless after beating the first loop, and then it's like the very first stage. Boom, we're dead. You're taking your Comic Zone ball and going home. Nah, Leon, stick to it. You can beat it. You can beat it. Remember, you beat Contra. If you can beat Contra, even with the code, and continues, you can beat any video game. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time and attempts. It has to come with effort. Oh, shit. Well, here we go. The game gets drastically harder without the power-up. At least we can get the R here. So that allows us to have more... It's not necessarily more bullets on screen. Oh, no! No! I wasn't ready. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So, that was just a couple of bad inputs. Finger fatigue is what I'm gonna call it. 33.1 years. Great stream so far, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Level 2 hype train. Good God, guys. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I received a level 2 hype train emote. You know what? Only visible to me. I'm going to share that. Look, we'll share that. Choo choo. Oh, look at that little what is that? That's a doggy. Thought it was an Ewok at first. Okay, we don't have the R, so we can actually kind of screw ourselves here a little bit with the spread by having too many bullets on the screen, but it's not as bad as the pea shooter. Congrats again on Deathless. Thank you so much. Whoa. Ducked at the last second there, Pac-Man. Thank you so much. Guys, you helped make this possible. I don't know if I would have ever even really attempted to do Deathless if it wasn't for me going live and trying to stream stuff like this. And make, you know, content that's at least reasonably appealing to people. So, really, you guys made this possible. Thank you so much, all of you. Choo choo. What is that? Those are. It's not a. Is it a Shih Tzu? Is that the type of dog? I think it looks kind of like a Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu. Big jump. Oh, we went down. That's okay. We can go back up. We got another life. Alright, so this is obviously no longer a Deathless run because we beat the game Deathless. But we're going to see how far we can get on the rest of that 1cc. So, it's not like we're going to get new, like, flame spawns on this stage. But now you'll be able to see, like, how, if I die, how I deal with the situation in the game, right? Big jump. Ooh, yes. Felt good, felt good. And jump here. Fall, fall. Ooh, nice. I'm willing to take a little bit more risk now. I don't know if that's gonna work out here and then fall to there. Yes, that's how we do it. That's how we're gonna do it from now on. That's a much safer strat. Oh. I was holding down, damn it. All right, well, boss time with the pea shooter. Was it the Silky Johnson setting? Maybe. Maybe. It might have been him helping, you know, keeping things mellow and chill. Oh, you son of a bitch. He's gonna throw it. He's gonna throw it! No, he's not. Alright. At least we'll be able to pick up a spread here. We're down to 12. Were we at 14 or 12 lives before? And again, this is without, in case you're just tuning in, we've beat the game deathless. And now that we've completed one loop, I want it. Kind of. And now that we've beat the game deathless, we're just seeing how far we can get on the 1 CC that we've fucking earned. Oh, that's okay. But we did complete the deathless challenge. It's in the bag. It's in the books. It's done. Yes. Do we have, like, a request for an NES game? I'd be down to maybe play a game that I've got that, somebody'd like to see me possibly fail at. Hopefully not anything too boo-boo. Another knock on the belt. Indeed. I'm just gonna stay in the prone position here. And it's important to come up here, get the M, you get the M, so you can more... Ah, fuck, I missed the S. Okay. That's alright. I'd rather have the machine gun than the spread, or than the pea shooter, not the spread. I'd rather have the spread. But the machine gun is far better than the pea shooter. You can still get this done. I've beat the game with the pea shooter. It happens. Not only the pea shooter. One of the challenges I'm thinking about doing is beating the game with the laser only. Laser or pea shooter. Because, Jesus, laser deathless? That's fucking insane. I'm a little crazy. I'm not that fucking crazy. This game's never gonna end. I'm just gonna keep getting fucking lives. What's gonna happen? Oh! No! There we go. Oh, man. Alright, so we are coming to the conclusion of the second loop. God, we did that in... It took us 2 hours to do it, basically. And the M here. Time it. Okay. This makes the mini-boss here more doable as I almost fucking lose the power-up. So if you're trying to do this with the machine gun, you can't let these things, you have, as they come out. Okay. I don't know how I did that! These things, that's the most deadly enemy in the fucking game right there. The amoeba. No, don't hit me. Okay. I don't trust you guys. You gotta die. There we go. Oh, hi, Carrion. I said pea shooter. I did. We beat Contra Deathless. We actually did it. We're on the last stage of the second loop, though we haven't looped it. Deathless. Oh. I don't even know how that happened. I'm not Ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies. This is one way to do it. And the way I would normally do it is just run up and mash in the corner like this, especially with the pea shooter. Okay, that's the end of the second loop. We're on the start of the third loop. We've already done it once. I mean twice. We've done it twice. We're on our way to the third loop. We've hit a level 4, or what was it? We completed a level 2 hype train. I can count. No, we're starting the third. My hands are being retarded. And you know you beat the game because you can't fast forward. We got to wait for the credit scroll and then we go on. I think I still have like 11 or 12 lives. That's the point, Pac-Man, is to confuse people, to infer how retarded I am. I'm saying like 3 and 1 and I'm holding up 4 fingers. I'm this many. We've done it this many times. I have this many lives. And honestly, I confuse myself on a regular basis, so you know, I'm just trying to spread the confusion love. All right, here we go. Starting the third loop, we can see if we start to see a change in difficulty. And this is just more practice. Just getting better and better at Contra. The Legend of Mana got a remaster. And did you hear, Carrion, that they're coming out with a new 2D Super Metro, or 10 lives left. My score is 1.4 million. Good grief. Because we finished with the pea shooter, it's just like we're basically starting over. See, now there's a guy coming up from behind. There used to not be that there that early on. But honestly, now, here we go. Now that we've completed the primary challenge, we can bring back, god damn it, son of a bitch, the second worst weapon in the game. We'll just throw that shit away. We can bring back the smoothness of the Silky Johnson. Because now we've completed the primary challenge. We're just running with it, riding this train as long as it's on the tracks and it's got that forward momentum. I pose this question to you, my lovely, lovely viewers and listeners, because not all of you are viewing. What happens when an unstoppable force comes in contact with an immovable obstacle? 1.48 million points in Contra. And we should have got the R there, but that's alright. I agree, Carrion. I think that they really should do a 2D Metroid collection. I think some of the issue is with the handhelds being a much smaller resolution, and therefore not really like, you know, the character seems massive and the area of play rather small. Alright, here we are at the boss of Stage 2. The first pseudo 3D stage. If you're just joining us today, I'm your host, Gaining Ground, also known as Silky Johnson, with the buttery smooth retro gameplay that has brought you a Deathless Contra run. Right now, we've transitioned from the Deathless run 2, a 1cc loop. How many times can we go around the merry-go-round without hitting that continue button? This is with no code. We started off with the standard 3 lives and have accumulated many along the way. There's usually not a guy there. That's alright. We can keep going. We run. Bullets really aren't faster, it seems, because I'm still able... They are throwing more enemies, though. Many more enemies. Normally, we're not dealing with some of the drama from your mama that we see right there. But let's progress here to pick up the final spread of this level. If we were talking about women, that would be dirty. Contra can be a dirty girl, occasionally. If you ask nicely, that is. Good God, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just grateful that you all have tuned in and turned on. Oh, what an asshole! He fucking looked away at the absolute worst possible moment. Oh man. Oh, that's rough. But you know, because I'm willing. Oh, it slipped out of the voice. My apologies. For those of you that are enjoying the ASMR, I just fucking ruined it for you. Well, that guy just ran in from off the side of the screen there and said, nope, you're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna shoot once. I'm just a lowly little enemy here. And something I gotta respect Contra for is the fact that you have the same hit point pool as your enemies. This will take forever with the pea shooter. You gotta watch out for the grenades. Just kind of kite them around. Like so. Is there gonna be a red guy? I can't remember if there's a red guy in this room. Maybe. Just wait for a bouncing red dude. You're not gonna be a red guy? Thank God there's no time. Oh, there's the red guy. Oh, fuck. Fuck it. F for fucking. I hate this fucking weapon. I hate this weapon so much. And like what? No, don't kill it. Oh God, no. It was probably better. That was probably a better weapon. Oh, we're landing right in between. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Cut me ASMR. Oh. What the fuck? There's a bee on this level? I didn't even know that. Then again, I'm usually not getting power-ups here. Usually just capitalizing on the fact that I still would normally have the spread. Oh, we're gonna miss that, whatever it was. That's just the R. Pretty sure about that one. Oh. Yes, the adrenaline crash as we feel our body return to its normal state of smooth, creamy, buttery silkiness. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, do you have something good for me? No. Another F. You fucking fucker. I'm looking for a different power-up, and you throw me the same thing, you son of a bitch. Let's just tease the computer. We'll jump back and forth. This next... Oh, give me something. Oh, I got killed by the grenade. That's okay. We're gonna approach this boss with the pea shooter. And that's alright. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. But I'm gonna take out the turret. No! Come on, turret. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. You headed home, Leon? Alright, man. Drive safe. Silky Johnson wishes you a safe journey. Take care. Keep your chin up, brother. And enjoy that commute home. Put on something smooth. Something that grooves. And has you vibing and thriving. Too many bubbles. Son of a bitch. Ah, we gained a life. Think you can keep me down, computer? I don't think so. I'm on top of the world. I've conquered you and established my dominance. You may get me every now and again, but I am the true master of at least this particular cartridge as it's in my collection. For a second, you thought you were in Dr. O's stream. See, he's kind of got that smoothness, though it's not necessarily jazzy. His involves more moisture. Oh, Jesus. His focus is on moisture. Oh, wait, we want the M here. His focus is on moisture content. Mine is all about the texture. His is about... Oh, that was close. And there's nothing wrong with either approach. They're just different. I think Dr. O does a better job at it, though. I think this is his natural state of being. With me, I have to think about it, work on it, practice it. It takes brain power. Oh, we got the spread back. You fucking had it, computer. That's right. Yes, Leon, please drive safe. You will be missed. Hopefully, we get to catch you in the next one. If we don't, check you out in your stream, which I try to make it to whenever you go live. That goes the same with all of you. Many streamers in here. Don't always have time, not always available to pop in and say hi. Know that I am with you in spirit. And that you all are amazing, amazing individuals. Yep, the enemies feel like they're moving a little faster. They're definitely spawned. Oh, shit. Definitely spawning in greater numbers. We're not going to get that. I'd rather deal with the pea shooter. That's alright. Ah. Ouch. Almost had it. That's okay. How many lives do we have left? Out of our 3, we've got 5. We've had 5. We are stage 6 of the 3rd loop. There we go. And that was kind of close. It's those accidental diagonal presses that'll fuck you. fuck you in the ass without even giving you the common decency of a reach around. The common decency. Because it is a common decency. At least, so I've been told. Just take it easy. Through the fire and the flames. There we go. It's going to be interesting to those that are just tuning into my channel for the first time and they see the show. And this is what they expect. When they tune in and then they see the normal, shouty, little salty. Normal. Oh, damn it. Gaining ground. It's okay. Oh, so many guys. We gotta wait. We waited too long. Look at all the dudes. We go now. You go now. You've been here 4 hours. There we go. Unfortunately, we don't get another power-up before the boss. That's okay. Asumi, what's up? What a beautiful sentence to join the stream in. Which one was that? I missed it. GG ASMR. Yes, this... For some reason, Muse doesn't like it when I do this. We did beat Contra, Deathless, Asumi. We finished the challenge. And we're now going back into Stage 7. This is our third trip around. This is our third trip around this wacky planet that some may call Contra. Just want to say thanks for joining me on this fantastic voyage. As the smoothness and silkiness of the Silky Johnson. I call shenanigans on that one. It's kind of bullshit. That's okay. At this stage, this difficulty, we can expect a little bit of bullshit. Wait for it. There we go. There we go. We're going to use the B to haul ass. Hope you're doing well. And that your week, oh damn it, is going well, Asumi. Skills, yo. That was intentional after I realized I was not going to be able to do that. One, 2, 3, 4, and you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we should have went 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go. And spaz, and you go. Some more spiked walls. Just eliminating the threats. Look at all the guys coming. Oh my god. We lost the fucking spread. That's okay. It's taking our time. We should have advanced there. That's alright. We'll pay for it here in a bit. Oh, damn it. I knew that guy was going to be there and I fucked it up anyways. Here we go. Stage. The one the other day didn't help. We got it today. We're actually on our third loop. We're not doing Deathless. I mean, it's no longer Deathless, where it's 1cc loops, to be frank. Total disclosure. Whoop, that was kind of close. Remember, folks, it's not always where things are, it's where they're going to be. Oh my god. Jesus. Why do you have so many fucking... Why do you have so many fucking hit points? Well, that's it. That was our 1cc. I did get the Deathless. If you want to check it out, Creature, it's in the VOD. There was a little bit of hype there. Oh, man. Oh, yes, we got it done, though. We got it done. One of the best Nintendo games of all time. Yes, Race, you got a gift sub. You don't have to watch those Rocket Mortgage commercials or Discover Card BS. First run of the day? No, it was not the first run. We actually, it was the second run of the day. We got all the way to the end. And again, I died on the heart. And then a few attempts later, we got it's maybe between an hour and a half or so in. Hour and a half to 2 hours in. So, you'll see it. Maybe. Maybe not. But it was good, guys. It was super good. I can't believe we actually got it done. And like I said, one of the things that I do have on the table, you know, for future content coming up soon is the Pokemon playthrough. But since today is WedNESday, what would you like to see? Anybody have any requests for the hump day that is WedNESday? It was, I mean, honestly though, Preacher, it was pumping, dude. Like I did kind of like safe strats. And I beat it a way that I normally don't beat it, because normally it's like, who gives a shit if you die on the last boss, you can just mash through it anyways. But after getting there a few times and dying on the last boss, it's like, no, let's play this a little safer. Take a look at the collection list. Linked below. Indeed. That's what it's there for. There's some great games. Great games. We're not doing Ninja Gaiden. I'm just saying. We've had such an amazing time today. Why would we soil it with some Ninja Gaiden salt? Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? Paperboy 2? Battletoads it is then? No, see, Creature, I'm on to you, mister. Like, Battletoads is just as hard as Ninja Gaiden. Fuck those turbo tunnels. I would get there, and that's where we would spend, like, the rest of the time today. So, I'm looking at stuff, and I'm thinking, here we go. This is something. Okay, Ghosts and Ghouls. Yeah, I got you. This is something that I don't think anybody would request, but I really enjoy. Popeye. Black Box Popeye. Oh man, I can't believe we did it. We fucking did it. Deathless. So this was one of the games that we got when I was growing up. I might want to change, oh, what are you doing there, weirdo? You're not really requesting anything. I didn't think you were. I'm gonna update it. Super Strike Eagle is a bad flight game. I know it has all great words, but it's a marketing ploy. It's a marketing ploy. We're going to finish up with a little bit of Popeye. This is a very fun arcade port, pretty accurate. And as far as collecting is concerned, it's very affordable. Popeye. NES. Now this game loops, so we can just leave that as such. But I'll say this. We're probably in the future going to take some deathless loop attempts and see how many times, see if we can actually make it through the game without dying. Let's give him the bird. Fuck you. Give him the bird. So basically, if you are unfamiliar with this game, the object is to get these hearts, right? And if they land in the bottom there, they drowned, and you'll lose a life if you lose a heart, right? You're supposed to avoid Bluto or Brutus. I guess it depends on which version of Popeye you are going with. And also, like, he does some stuff that, like that. Oh, damn it. I kept running left when I know I shouldn't have. That's okay. But you keep your progress. We can... Fuck you, Bluto. Give him the finger. So most stages have like this little, like a punching bag thing. I think the final stage doesn't have it. He'll also punch up occasionally. Like if you stand above him, he will do like a jumping uppercut, like his own little version of a fat ass Shoryuken. Am I fat shaming Bluto? Yes, because he's an asshole. Fuck you, Bluto. And he'll throw bottles at you occasionally. Oh, he angry. And reach down like that. See, he heard me. He's like, you fat shaming me. So let's see if I can't get... there we go. And then you get the spinach. You don't have to do it that way, but I like to get the spinach so that I can knock him out. Because if you don't get the spinach, then he just can't do anything. You've basically immobilized him. So this game's interesting in the fact that there is no jump. You have one button, and that is to punch. And you can't punch Bluto unless you have spinach. In fact, all you have to do is touch him if you have spinach. Touch the baby. You touch the baby, you get 500 points. So you hear the music changes because we've got little notes that we need to collect that are drowning. Another thing to remember is that when he jumps down, see how he reaches as well? Oh, the computer is upset. Bait it up. Yes. Don't reach down, don't reach down, don't reach down. There we go. Level complete. Do. But this is a very, very simplistic, you know, basically early 80s arcade game, late 70s arcade game. And here we are on the final level. You can punch the bird. This time, we are spelling... Oh. Oh, the bird went all the way down. That H is hauling ass. You just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful when you're hanging out below. Because that punk ass is... Punch the bird in the ass. That punk ass is gonna jump down. See, there he goes. Jump down right on top of us. It's what happens. This is a good game, though. Don't get me wrong. Pretty simplistic, and one of the reasons why I like to recommend it, especially for those that are trying to get into some retro gaming with their kids. So many of the games are just ridiculously difficult, right? I mean, we're talking about Ninja Gaiden. And Contra's, though a little bit more approachable than Ninja Gaiden, is still kind of difficult, especially for the younger players to really grasp and... Ooh, you're a little close there, Sunshine. Come on up, don't just sit there and guard it, asshole. There you go. We're running out of time. Alright, we made it. Okay. We made it through one loop of Popeye. Made it through one loop of Popeye. Now, starting stage 2. Oh, why did I do that? Pink. That's our extra life thing. So now we actually have the bucket to save for later. The skulls are a pain in the ass. Sounds like Pac-Man, doesn't it? Waka waka waka. And we'll just duck underneath that shiznit. Oh, yes. Punch him in the face. Fuck you. We are tempting fate, hoping that Bluto or Brutus... Oh. Uh-oh. See, there he goes, son of a bitch. He gets mad. Last heart. There we go. You rang. Why? Do you go by Bluto or Brutus? Or that dee-doo 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 dee-doo? Now he's mad. He's doing the uppercut. And the Sea Hag is back. See, I have heard that, I've heard people say, oh, the Sea Hag's not in the NES version. Yes, the Sea Hag is. But they wanted to make the game more approachable. I think in the arcade, the Sea Hag is, like, there from, you know, level 1, basically. Fuck off, Bluto. So, I could see, you know, if you don't loop it, you never see the Sea Hag. You gotta loop it in order to see the sea. Oh, that was close. You gonna jump down? You gonna jump down, Tubby? Oh, I wasn't talking to you, Skulls. Oh, someone said Pac-Man. There can be only one. It's like the Highlander. Except instead of people, it's discs. Disc-shaped head. Yeah, I know in real life that you're actually just 2D. This is back when points mattered. There was no point to this game. We're gonna chase him around and he's gonna get away from us. Maybe not. Oh shit, no, we do not want to pursue him once that music ends. Ah, the descending buttered ass. Talk about silky smooth. Talk about Johnson. Buttered ass. We are on round 6. I wonder if this game has a kill screen. You guys know what I mean by a kill screen? Most old arcade games, because of how they were designed, it's basically you know, there's only so much data that they can deal with, right? And once a level gets past a certain range... Oh! Heppel. Oh my god. L. You see that? Flatlandia? Maybe that's what it's called. Maybe it's called Pac-Mania. Or Pac-Landia. Maybe it's just Pac-Land. Wow, he totally pulled a Ryu. Just nothing but projectiles. Nothing but projectiles. I played the fuck out of this growing up because it's really all I had. Yeah, basically the way that it works in a speed run is like the quickest to get to the kill screen. Like, so, for example, level 99 in Duck Hunt is the kill screen, right? And so when you get to level 99, the computer doesn't know how to like loop around, basically. And so you end up with a bunch of garbled stuff on the screen. And the game can't progress. It's basically broken at that point. But we did it, folks. We did it. We're going to go ahead and end there. Fantastic stream today, guys. Holy shit. What a great stream. What a great stream. Challenge accepted. Challenge persevered. Level 118. Yeah, it's and I'm pretty sure it's the same with a lot of other older arcade style games. So let's see if there's somebody on in the retro community. If we can't show some love to. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Let's see who is streaming retro. We rated Handicapable Sean earlier. Zelda 2 Damageless. You know what? Castlevania 3 Trevor only. You know what? We're gonna do Slackinator. He's we're kind of hitting above our belt, but that's okay. We can hit above our belt. Nobody else really is on. We rated Handicapable Sean earlier, and we were talking about speedruns and high-level gameplay, basically. Slackinator is the guy that did the Damageless Ninja Gaiden run. So as far as gamers go, what an amazing skill level. So guys, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in today. You will have all been an amazing audience, participant, whatever, something like that. Anyways, super awesome stream today, guys. We actually did get the Contra DEATHLESS run completed. That's in the books. We're gonna end up going eventually, probably for a I'll jump in on that group hug, a DEATHLESS loop run and see how many loops we can get without dying. But I think I'm going to need a little bit more time before I'm ready for that. And hopefully I get to catch you live again tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're going to be live again tomorrow. If anything comes up, Muse and I might have had some plans that came up. We're not 100% sure if they're going to fall through or not. I will have it updated in the stream title. Otherwise, I will see you lovely folks tomorrow. Same time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. You really got to take care of both of them because it is hard to have one without the other. And until next time, stay safe, take care, especially of yourself and the ones you care about. I love you all. I love you all. Amazing, amazing people.